Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your 2021 reading. Today we're taking a look at a bunch of stuff about 2021. So get ready, sit back, relax, and keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, you can definitely check your other placements. But if it does, don't forget to smash that like button, to subscribe, comment, whatever you can do to support and help this channel to grow. It's really appreciated, really welcomed. Also, check me on Instagram. We're having weekly readings there. And please comment down below, like the type of content that you like, the type of content that you want to see, like questions that you would like to see answered through a reading or something like that. Okay, I really want to know what you're into and what type of content you'd like to see. Okay, so with that being said, I think that's all I need to say. Let's get into your reading. So your big theme for the month, for the year, is going to be release. And I am excited because I feel like you are releasing a lot of stuff. And because of that, you're allowing a lot, nourishment. You're discovering a lot of stuff too. You're discovering what you want, what you don't want. You're discovering the things that you like, the things that you don't like. You're allowing all this light in. You're creating the space for it. And I do feel like it's going to be, the big theme is a big release of things that are no longer serving you. And then I feel like what you're receiving is 10 times bigger. So for example, I'm actually getting a house for some reason. It may resonate with some of you, maybe it doesn't. But not necessarily that you have to go minimal, that you have to adopt the minimalist kind of mindset, but I feel like you're going to have a lot of cleaning, a lot of, okay, I don't use it anymore. I might as well just give that away. And because you give that away and you do that and you do the other and you clear your space around you, you actually allow new energy to come in. So if you want to move out, if you want to move to a new apartment, maybe you do need to do a little bit of cleansing around and see what you can actually donate, what you can actually give away, because I do feel like that is going to create space for better things. Okay, your biggest challenge here, acceptance, and your greatest goal for 2021, attraction. Yeah, that attraction that we were talking about, law of attraction. And I feel like you're going to manifest a lot, and your biggest goal is going to attract the thing that you want. It's going to attract the person, the love, the person, necessarily the person. I'm not a really big fan because I feel like you're manifesting something very specific, and sometimes the person, it's not really meant to be in your life. And that I feel like could be actually a bit of a challenge because you may be trying to manifest a specific person, and the person that you're manifesting or the relationship that you actually want is someone else. And so I feel like you may have a little bit of trouble accepting that. And so you're like, not necessarily trusting, but getting that perspective of, okay, if this person didn't come in, but this person did, or if that job didn't come in, but this job did, maybe I should take a look at that. Maybe I should be open to that, right? So let's take a look here at the overall energy for the year, and then we'll look more closely into career and love, okay? Okay, so we also have weight here, and we have perspective. None of this matters about common ground. And what I'm getting with this, especially with that weight bottom of the deck, it's that thing that we were talking about. I feel like you're very focused on something, and maybe that something, it really, you may think that that is going to have a big impact on your life and on what you want. Maybe it won't, okay? And with this weight, it's not yet time things are being woven. I do think that whatever manifestation you want, it is being woven, and I feel like this acceptance, I'm also getting like acceptance of time, of divine timing. You may want something specifically happening in July, specifically happening, I'm getting July for some reason, summer actually. But it's the same thing with the house. That's very specific. It's not going to resonate with everyone. But you want something very specific to happen, and I'm also getting February. And it may not be ready to happen at that time. It may not be meant to happen at that time. Maybe it is. I feel like it's a matter of you accepting divine timing and accepting the flow of time. Okay, whatever I want is going to show up and is going to happen at the time that is needed to happen. Okay, that is getting that perspective. I feel like that is going to be a big message and a big thing for you this year. And also realizing the things that actually matter. For some reason, I kind of feel like your material stuff is going to be tested. And it actually makes sense because we're going from this great conjunction. It has been for the last 20 years. It has been 20 years? 200 years. It has been in earth signs. And now it's moving on to Aquarius. It's moving on to air signs, to innovation, to more, not so much the material stuff, but the mental, the ideas, the innovation. And I feel like because of that, the material stuff in your life is going to be really tested. And I feel like you're going to get different perspective out of it. Okay? Have the Nine of Pentacles over here. But let's see what cards come out for you. Okay. So yeah, Four of Pentacles. For some reason, I'm getting that savings are going to be really important. And it doesn't have to be, oh, save up because you're going to find some financial issues. No, I actually feel like it's going to be savings in the sense of, and I feel like it shouldn't be a big problem because earth signs usually tend to take care of money quite good, especially Taurus, but that is just stereotyping, right? But I kind of feel like it's saving up to so you can use those savings to something that really matters, to something that you really want, and not something that you want just because it's a material want, right? Maybe you want to travel to Japan because of the culture, and not just to say, oh, I traveled to Japan, I made that trip. I feel like you're going to through 2021, you're really going to find out the things that matter to you. You're really going to realize what your purpose is. And we're going to talk about that in a bit. But you're going to figure out what actually is worth the burden, what actually is worth the carrying, right, through your life, and what is not. And that could also be people, definitely. But I feel like you're going to finally realize that you can't carry everything with you. You just can't. And so I feel like you're going to release a lot of stuff. Virgo actually had a similar reading, so I wonder if Capricorn is going to be the same, and it's going to be like a big theme for earth signs, is the purging. Which sort of makes sense. But we also have here the Knight of Cups, and we have that Judgment over there. So I feel like not only you figuring out what your life purpose is, what your mission on this earth is, but also figuring out where you want to give your heart. Who is actually worth giving your heart to? Okay? And not only about love relationships. I feel like it's also about friends. And around people overall. And about like work. Where do you want to spend your time? I was going to say waste your time. Where you want to spend your time? Do you think that it's going to be a waste? If it's going to be a waste, maybe you shouldn't be spending your time there. I feel like there is going to be a big understanding of what needs to stay and what needs to go. Let's see what we have for career. Then we'll take a look at love. Ooh, fine. Really fine. Nice. So we have hope and hidden depths. And what I get with this immediately is it's that life purpose thing that I was getting earlier. It's you finally figuring out, okay, so this is why I'm here on this earth. This is why I came. This is why I'm having this lifetime. That is the purpose of this lifetime. That is what I'm meant to do here. And I feel like you're going to start having a really good perspective on your career and on work. Because work for you maybe was something, I'm kind of getting that for some of you, you wanted to stay at home a lot. You didn't find the motivation to actually work. And I feel like now you do. Now you do. Now you know where to go. Now you know what to do. Now you finally found a motivation to start living and to start having a really nice career. and to say with excitement, you know, I just got a new job, I'm doing that, that is so great, that is like my dream fulfilled, you know? You're having a lot of excitement. Because I feel like you're, yeah, with that Ace of Swords, you're finding the truth about yourself. You're rediscovering yourself. And with this Ace of Pentacles, you may have lost your job. And with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I'm actually going to keep it in reverse because I feel like that Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, sorry, it's talking about that lost job, that, I don't know, maybe interviews that don't go that well, or projects or products that don't go that well. It's because they don't align with you. It's because you're not really passionate about it. It's because it's not, it doesn't drive you forward. There is no space for growth. And I feel like you're figuring out all that, and you're figuring out your truth. You're figuring out a new beginning in a career that actually makes you feel authentic, that makes you feel powerful, that makes you feel you. That really looks so good. Because I also feel like you're finally understanding why some endings happen, why some things didn't work out. And especially with this hidden depths, like something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. And with this, I'm kind of getting that it could be like a childhood dream that you may have, that is coming to light, and that you're going towards it. Okay? What do we have for Taurus? Let's pull some. Okay, let's pull some messages and advice for you. Yeah, wow. Speak up and Ace of Swords. And this speak up, I'm not necessarily getting that it's about you using your voice. It could actually be to like affirm yourself in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like it's more about you being honest with yourself. Like, were you really happy in the career that you were before? Were you really doing something that you were passionate about? I feel like you're asking a lot of big, important questions. That is happening. That is allowing that release, big release, and that freedom to come in and to happen. And you're just being guided. We're by your side, okay? I really feel like the second I saw that Judgment, I heard life purpose. So I really feel like most of you are really aligning with your life purpose. Obviously, if you're already doing something that you're really passionate about, that you really like wake up every morning and you're like, oh man, here I go again for work. Woo! I'm so excited. You know, if that is the case, then obviously this message is not for you. But I do feel like for those of you who have been, oh well, here I am, another day at work, I feel like you're finally finding your motivation here, okay? So let's check over here, love. What do we have for love? For Taurus. Oop, okay. Ooh, okay. Well, this codependency is not really making me extremely happy, but the wedding is. So we have codependency and wedding, and I kind of feel like the codependency is actually codependency, but addictions are affecting your love life. It could just be addictions overall. I kind of feel like whatever relationship you're in or you're going to get in, it does have the wedding potential, okay? I do feel like this is actually a relationship that you are already in, and I do feel like the wedding is really near, but I kind of feel like there is that release, right? There are some things that you may need to overcome. There are some things that you may need to let go from this relationship, that codependency. Maybe you need to structure a little bit more your independence, or try to look for it a little bit more. Try to have your alone time. Try to not necessarily not spending as much time together, but I don't know, really finding yourself. Because I kind of feel like not necessarily that this relationship was sort of taking you off track for who you are or who you were meant to be, but I feel like you were both so attached to each other that you were always, it's almost like I'm getting that you were always looking at each other and you never really looked at the mirror, at yourselves, right? And I feel like this is mutual. I feel like this is both for you and for this person. And so through this year, I kind of feel like this codependency is going to be released and you're going to start looking at the mirror, looking at who you are, and that is why you're becoming aligned with your life purpose. That is why you're rediscovering yourself. It's because you're looking at yourself in the mirror. And you're not necessarily so focused on this person. Not that the relationship is gone and not going to last, or that you're going to stop caring about this person or anything like that, or the other way around. It's just, I feel like you're rediscovering yourselves together. You know, it's almost like an activity that you do together, right? Instead of watching Netflix together, you're looking at yourselves in the mirror together. Something like that. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, and I actually really like seeing this moon in reverse, where I feel like all the hidden secrets, all the hidden aspects of yourself, all the hidden abilities, skills of yourself are coming back to the surface, and you're getting, it's like you're getting to know yourself, and as you get to know yourself, this person gets to know yourself too, deeper. And so things in this relationship, because of the codependency, they may be going a little bit towards the Four of Cups, and like, I don't know, is this really the person for me? Not necessarily like that aggressive, like, is this person for me? But maybe it's like, there's something missing between the two of us. I don't know, there's something that, we need something to get this thing going and really get to that wedding. And I feel like it's all related to the same thing, is you finding yourselves. And I feel like once that moon in reverse shows up, and you actually start looking at yourself in the mirror, and you start doing that shadow work, inner child work, just discovering yourself overall, I feel like this person starts to know yourself too, starts to know you too, and you start to know them, and you start creating this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment. Okay, this is what I was looking for. This is what was missing in this relationship, and probably around, I'm actually getting September, which is, it's still summer, right? So that is the summer thing that I was getting in the beginning. You figure out that, and the wedding may actually come up because of that. Okay? So let's see here. Messages and advice for you. Around love, we have follow your heart, do something that matters, and everything is going to be okay. So it's that thing. If things are not that well right now, everything is going to be okay, right? And do something that matters. Keep giving love to one another. And like, as you go through the year, when things get rough, don't stop listening to your heart, because I feel like there is a lot of love here, a lot of love, and it is real. It is worth going for. I just feel like there's a little twitch that needs to, just a little fix. And sort of. Okay? So, let's pull over here some important months or signs or seasons, okay? Whenever you, a sign, a zodiac sign come up, it could actually be that season, okay? That is going to be really important for you during 2021. What do we have for Taurus? We have, January, so that is quick. And this could be, again, could be both career and love. It's just important times of the month, of the year. Why do I keep saying month? We have Leo. What else? What else we have for Taurus? And we have Scorpio, which is actually interesting because I'm getting that more has the energy of that thing of getting to know yourself, rediscovering. It's the that I'm getting from the Scorpio. So it may not necessarily be Scorpio season or Scorpio sea energy, okay? But yeah, January, Leo, and Scorpio. So Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Hope it helped. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if it did. Hope you have a wonderful new year. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas too, if you celebrated. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye.